Oh, Minecraft YouTubers and clickbait. Unfortunately, that's caused quite a bit of misinformation across the Minecraft community in this past week because of an interview that ulraf, who is a Minecraft developer, did with another creator. Part of this is to do a mistranslation, of course. However, Minecraft YouTubers have used this opportunity to go and do a bit of clickbait. If you don't know, in this interview, the mistranslation made it sound like the developer ulraf was saying what was coming to Minecraft. However, in actual fact, when it's translated correctly, he was just saying things he would like to work on. Thankfully, thanks to this Reddit post, he did clear all of this up for us. He mentioned things like the end and the minecart update, which of course got people very excited, and I don't blame them. However, although this has been clickbait and kind of misinterpreted, there is some things to actually be optimistic about and excited about, because as he even states himself on this Reddit post, he says, for example, I said I would like to work on minecarts in the future. I said I'm excited to improve the end some unknown time in the future, and shared my personal thoughts about what could be cool for it. I said I would like to improve how easy it is to play with your friends on Java. It's important to know that this is his personal thoughts. However, although that might seem a bit underwhelming, if you do think about it, if the developers themselves are wanting to work on these features, the chances are at some point these features will be worked on, which kind of does sort of confirm an end update. However, there are some key words in this sentence. It says some unknown time in the future. So although we now know that developers are wanting to work on these same things that we want in the game itself, we don't really have a time frame on it, which again is backed up by the drop system, because that is what Minecraft themselves said. They did not want to work to a time schedule, and that is why they went to the drop system instead of the previous one big update a year. Of course, just because a developer wants to work on a certain aspect of the game, it doesn't mean that the wider Minecraft hierarchy also want this thing worked on, so it doesn't 100% guarantee we'll see it in the future. However, if more developers are wanting to work on these same things, you would think Minecraft would want their developers to focus on stuff they're actually passionate about, because that would mean the game is developed better, if that makes sense. He does also clarify that they didn't discuss any future updates, roadmaps, or upcoming features. So again, this entire interview was just about what ulraf wanted to work on in the future in Minecraft, and wasn't necessarily 100% guaranteed to be added to the game. Of course, clickbait is a part of YouTube, and in some ways you do have to hook the viewers and also make them click on your video originally. So some clickbait I think is perfectly fine. However, there were some videos which were just plain lies and really over-exaggerating this interview. And of course, before this was actually cleared up, I sort of understand, but the videos that were made after, well, they were just plain lies. So to summarize, Minecraft likely isn't getting a big update, which includes the end and the minecarts, anytime in the near future, although the developer ulraf really does want to work on it. This isn't to say that the next update, which involves the copper golem, isn't going to be a big update, because it could be. However, at the moment we haven't really seen anything that warrants a big update. It does look like a similar kind of size to all the other drops we've received so far, but there's still a lot to be excited about, the fact that developers themselves want to work on the same things we want in the game. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you are a Minecraft developer for a year, what would you choose to work on? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below.